As bad as flooding could be in a coastal town, imagine its impact on the city of Boston. Severe flooding could, for instance, shut down at least 2 lines of the T in an instant.
Erica tells us the city estimates more than $1 billion in real estate and infrastructure is at risk.
As ocean waters warm, glaciers and polar ice caps melt, and so do the massive ice sheets covering Antarctica and our neighbor to the north, Greenland.
And where does it go? Towards Boston.
As a result, Boston could see more sea level rise than the global average, from 2.5 to 7.5 feet by the end of the century, says Bud Riss.
The really dark blue is what would happen at monthly high tide with 3 feet of sea level rise on top of that. If the world gets very serious and starts reducing the gases that cause climate change, we get less sea level rise. If the world delays and takes a really long time, then we get on that worst case scenario and we get to 7 feet. This hook of white is land that's higher elevation. That's the original city of Boston.
Riss led the Cambridge-based Union of Concerned Scientists for 2 decades. Now he advises the Barr Foundation and the city on climate change. While it's impossible to avoid natural disasters, he says, it is possible to become more climate resilient.
It's really hard to plan, design, or regulate unless you have some good numbers with probabilities attached to them. If you go to a developer and say, you're in low-lying land, you ought to raise your building 4 feet, they're going to look at you and say, well, what is that based on? And I think that's the big advance of the Climate Ready Boston project. Now that we have it, there's no excuse for not taking action.
First released in late 2016, the city's Climate Ready Boston report is an ongoing predictive study of the city's structural vulnerabilities, and many hope a plan for crafting new long-term solutions. Austin Blackman is the city's chief of environment.
Literally, with our report, we looked building by building, parcel by parcel, and evaluated the risk for sea level rise and how high the water would come. That's an intense data challenge. Now we're in a place where we can make informed decisions around where are the best places to make investments to protect the city and get it back to normal as quickly as possible, as well as prevent future damages.
Elevating new construction, retrofitting old buildings, and improving the drainage system are key recommendations. Areas most at risk include parts of Charlestown, East Boston, the Seaport, and Fort Point.
Over the next 70 years or so, we can expect over $80 billion worth of assets in the city of Boston to be in the FEMA floodplain. On an annualized basis, that means that we could expect damages around $1.4 billion. The entire city of Boston's budget for police, fire, EMS, schools is $3.1 billion.
Shoreline protection, such as a harbor barrier, could cost billions and take a generation to complete.
Then there's infrastructure like the T and the Blue Line and the Silver Line, which are in harm's way.
Small steps tackling the problem are underway. Plans for a deployable flood wall in East Boston, raising Main Street in Charlestown's Sullivan Square.
How long will that take? It's going to be something that we're going to have to continue to look at.
How are we going to do that now? Not next year, now.
One of the most flood-prone communities is East Boston.
We have a large portion of the population that are limited English speakers, who are immigrant, who don't have the means really to be more resilient, quote unquote. The problem with Shore Plaza.
Magdalena Ayed is founder and executive director of the Harbor Keepers, a grassroots environmental advocacy group.
We are traditionally an underserved neighborhood. We will suffer disproportionate impacts of climate change. We still have a lot of old triple-decker wooden frame houses that need retrofit.
In addition to education and community outreach efforts, Ayed documents frequent flooding here.
On March 2nd, we had a big storm, and the water levels went the highest that we've ever seen. This whole area was completely flooded.
This lot behind Shaw's Supermarket faces the Harbor Walk.
That was very impactful for me because I know that that's the supermarket that I use for, to feed my children and my family. And now every wicked high tide, it backs up.
Ayed praises the Climate Ready Boston report, but says action so far is too slow. Progress can only happen, she says, if the state and city work closely with residents.
We're really not doing what we need to do as a city to protect our vital commercial areas and residential areas from flooding, especially communities like ours that are more vulnerable.
So really, is there any good news for Boston? Well, Bob Riz says there is a little. Boston's location.
Yeah, the location helps in part because the elbow of Cape Cod actually protects Boston from severe storms, and so do the 30-plus harbor islands that will break up waves as they're working their way into the city. So there is some geographic good news.
But for the islands, who knows? New guidelines for new construction in Boston when we come back.